Hi, my name is Dishani, and I'm excited to be your science specialist here. Today, we are going to start an exciting journey into the world of science, where you will explore different environments and learn how to classify living and non-living things. So, first of all, I'll tell you a bit about me. I recently graduated with a bachelor's honors degree in food science and technology with a second class upper division from the University of Sri Travadanapura, Faculty of Applied Science. I'm currently working as a research assistant at the same university. I have been teaching both online and physical classes for English medium students in maths and science for more than 5 years now. Additionally, I'm working as a tutor at a UK-based online teaching institute, teaching maths and physics. I'm excited to share this knowledge with you and help you discover the wonders of science. Right. Without any further delay, we'll move into the lesson today. Yes, today I'm going to do the topic Wonders of the Living World, the first lesson of your grade 6 science textbook. So I'm going to cover two fascinating topics, different environments and the classification of the things around us. What is called an environment? It is everything that surrounds us. It includes all the living and non-living things that interact in a particular area. So what are the components of the environment? Environment is made up of two main components. What are they? The living and non-living. What are the living components? Which are the living parts of the environment? Plants, animals, and microbes. Yes. What are the non-living components? They are sunlight, air, water, soil, rocks. They are the non-living components. For example, in a forest, assume you are in a forest. So what are the living components that you can observe when you look around? The trees, animals, and lichens, they are biotic, yes, or else living components. While the soil, sunlight, rocks, they are the non-living components. Okay, so you may have studied about different environments. What are the different environments you have heard so far? So basically, there are two main different environments, terrestrial and aquatic. What is called a terrestrial environment? They are land-based. They include forests, deserts, urban areas. So each of these environments has its own unique characteristics and its own unique inhabitants. So you may have learned that about the Amazon rainforest. So that is home to more species of plants and animals than any other terrestrial environment. And the second type of the environment is the aquatic environment. They are water-based environments. They include oceans, rivers, lakes, lagoons. So they are home to a vast diversity of life. An interesting fact about oceans, they cover about the most of the Earth's surface is covered with oceans. So the large proportion of the Earth's environment is aquatic. And later on, you will learn about human impact on environments. They have a significant impact on both terrestrial and aquatic environments. So there are some issues affecting our planet because of human acts. For example, pollution, environmental pollution, and climate change. We will learn about them later on. So for this level, you can think about the ways in which that our environment is getting polluted, getting destroyed. And also you can think of ways that you can help protect our environment. You can come up with some new ideas. Okay, let's share your ideas in our next classes. Okay, we were discussing about components, right? Components of the environment. So let's see what are the nature of these components. First, we are going to classify these components. What is called a classification? There we go to sort out the things into groups based on their characteristics. So a classification helps us understand and study about these components better. So how do we differentiate living and non-living things? What are the characteristics we can get into use to do this classification? So one of the main factors is the growth. What is growth? Growth is the increase in size, height, or the amount with time. The living things grow over time, while non-living things do not. For example, a plant grows from a seed into a mature plant, but a rock stays the same size. Yes. So now you know what are living things, components with growth. They are called living things or living organisms. So again, living things can be divided into several groups, into three main groups. They are plants, animals, and microorganisms. For example, plants like trees and flowers. Into the group of animals, we can list down dog, birds, and for animals. And what are the microorganisms? What are the types? Bacteria, fungi, yes. And what are non-living things? Components without growth are called non-living things. They can be natural like rocks and water. Or else there are man-made things like cars, buildings. Okay. So we can do some game, an activity. You can look around your place like inside your home and outside your home and identify the components or the items you can see there. First, you can list down the items and then categorize them into two groups as living and non-living. Okay. So today you learned about different environments and how to classify them as living and non-living things based on their characteristic growth. And we explored terrestrial and aquatic environments, and I asked you to learn, search on the ways humans have impact on them. And you learned about the characteristics that define living and non-living things. We discussed about the growth and how living things can further be divided into groups like plants, animals, and microorganisms. Okay, I'm really excited about this class because we'll be doing so many fun and several activities together. I can share you some videos about conducting experiments and we can watch them during the class as well. And we'll have discussions that will make science come alive. Yes, this will improve your observational skills and encourage you to study science. So by joining this science class, you're not only going to learn a lot of fun facts about science, but you will develop your important skills like critical thinking and problem solving, which are not just for science, valuable not just for science, but for all areas of your life. Plus, we'll create a supportive and fun learning environment, and you are encouraged to ask questions and explore your curiosity. So come join us and let's make this a fantastic year of learning and curiosity, learning and discovery. So, yes, at the end of each session, I'll give you some self-assessment papers and I'll provide you with past papers and practice papers at the end of each topic. And I'll provide you with practice for your term test to score high marks. Yes, thank you for joining me today. And I can't wait to see you in my next class. Goodbye for now.
ලංකාවේ පිළිගත් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල ඉගෙනුම ලබමින් සිටින සරසවි ශිෂ්‍යයන්ගේ පූර්ණ මාර්ගෝපදේශනය යටතේ ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල් හෝ ගෲප් ක්ලාස් එකක් ඔබත් කරගන්න කැමතිද? එක ශ්‍රේණිය සිට 13 ශ්‍රේණිය දක්වා ඕනෑම විෂයක් ඉංග්‍රීසි, සිංහල, දෙමළ ඕනෑම මාධ්‍යකින් ඔබේ හැකියා දක්ෂතා දුර්වලතා හොඳින් හඳුනාගෙන ඔබටම ගැලපෙන සුවිශේෂී ක්‍රමවේද ඔස්සේ ආසාවෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න. දැන්ම අපිට කතා කරන්න 076 168 81 69 හැන්දෑවේ ඉස්කෝලේ හීන පෙන්වන්න නෙවෙයි පාර පෙන්වන්න.